Shuffler put up a tweet that basically was describing how females were back in the day as opposed to now in regards to deacon. So I put up, my standard 80-20% ratio, right? And then it became this whole thing that basically, I'm wrong because females have been there, which I never said females have not been there. I'm just saying, overall, when it comes to deacon in general, you know what I'm saying? It was always male dominated. Now you got to say, it was 50-50, this and that. You're going by your anecdotal experience, blah, blah, blah. But if you're saying it's 50-50, and I'm saying it's 80-20, would that mean that you're going by your anecdotal experience too? But overall, again, it's been male dominated. It's not saying a bad thing, that's just what it is. And you have people like, that's just, like one person put up their situation, and they was like, you basically you did bullied, so why can't you let it go? It's not about letting something go. It's just stating a fact. And all we're saying is a fact that it was more guys in deacon, right? That's just what it was. It really just wasn't like, this whole, like, again, sure, you can say 50-50 could have been in some areas, which is true, it could have been. But I'm stating for, what I saw, and as somebody who was, old enough to remember the Empire Strikes Back, as a child, I can say that I've seen that it wasn't like you went, when I went to public school, it wasn't girls out there with Star Wars lunch boxes. It was either Rainbow Bride or My Little Pony or something like that, or Scooby-Doo. Nothing wrong with any of that. It's just stating that's just the way it was. That's literally just the way it was. It wasn't like I'm like trying to make some evil conspiracy that guys are trying to keep girls out. People would like people to think that. But look, again, sure, you can say Demogenai is more about his own experience. But I can tell you, it wasn't just me looking at it. From my perspective, I saw it happening to other people. Being the guy who likes comics and all that other stuff like that, that wasn't a good conversation starter with girls. It just wasn't. And, that's why you had to have more than one hobby. I have plenty of hobbies, you know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. But either way, how do you feel about the ratio? Am I incorrect on my ratio? Even if you were to say it's 50-50, even with that 50-50 split, I would probably say the more was like 55-45. It was always more male dominated, more male driven. That's just the facts. Not hurting anybody's feelings. Anyway, let me know how you feel about that. I'll catch y'all later.